Mindfulness is a book by Danny Penman and Mark Williams that shows simple, everyday practices designed to reduce your anxiety, stress, and exhaustion. These two authors break mindfulness into 9 basic topics. Topic 1. Mindfulness can reduce anxiety. Topic 2. Acknowledge your autopilot. Topic 3. Keep the body in mind. Topic 4. Tackling problems through mindfulness. Topic 5. Our interpretations are not reality. Topic 6. Do not trap yourself in the past, instead live in the present. Topic 7. How to accept difficult situations. Topic 8. Finding joy in the everyday. And Topic 9. Embrace your wild and precious life. This video will be broken into 2 parts. During part 1, we will review topics 1 through 4. And during part 2, we will review topics 5 through 9. Let's get started with part 1. During topic 1, the purpose of the book is laid out clearly. Mindfulness has been proven to reduce anxiety. Do you remember the last time you lay in bed overthinking something? Maybe you worried about an argument you had with a friend or did poorly on a test. You may have asked yourself, why can't I let this go? This is a common question that many students ask themselves. So what can you do when it feels like your anxiety is taking over? And how can you address your problems without letting them overwhelm you? What you can do is practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the process by which we acknowledge our thoughts and feelings without criticism. This 2-part video is created to help you deal with anxiety by practicing a variety of mindfulness techniques. To be mindful, it is important to recognize your autopilot. Have you ever been doing something simple like eating or cleaning and realize you spaced out? These are moments when your autopilot is in charge. Your autopilot takes over when you're doing things that don't require active attention. When you are on autopilot, you aren't paying attention to what you are doing or where your thoughts are going. For example, you might habitually engage in negative self-talk. To be mindful, we have to resist the constant guidance of our autopilot. Living moment to moment allows us to make conscious decisions about our actions and thoughts. Being aware of your body is an essential key to mindfulness. To be mindful, you need to check in with how your body feels. Because the mind and body are interconnected, regularly checking in with your body can help you both strengthen and calm the mind. A body scan is a helpful type of meditation to check in with how your body is feeling. This exercise requires you to lay down somewhere comfortable. Then, focus on your entire body, noting how it feels to touch whatever is underneath you. Feel your breath as it moves your abdomen and chest up and down. Go section by section, from head to toe, and check in with how your body is feeling. Breathe methodically as you mentally scan your body. Notice where you feel any tension and relax. Once you finish, take note of how your body feels. With practice, you will notice feelings of relief and a decrease in stress. Tackling problems using mindfulness, rather than brute force, reduces stress. On a small Greek island, a little boy tries to get a stubborn donkey to move. No matter how hard he pulls on its reins, the donkey won't budge. Finally, the grandfather tells the boy to face where he is trying to go, rather than tugging. The boy faces forward, and the donkey follows. In the same way, we sometimes try to tackle our problems using brute force, and when we do that, we increase our stress levels. Stress shuts down our mind's ability to think creatively. When this happens, it is important to take the time to step back from the situation and practice mindfulness. Distance and mindfulness help to develop creative and flexible solutions. Breathing exercises often help this to happen. Find somewhere comfortable to sit and start breathing. When your mind starts to wander, refocus on each breath again. Let your thoughts come and go. Thoughts are just thoughts. They don't define you. Now that you are calmer, assess your problems again. Mindfulness allows you to let go of stress by embracing the moment and examining your thoughts without criticism or judgment. The practice of mindfulness is unique to each individual. During the last portion of this video, we will examine mindfulness in action at Walnut High School. When Mrs. Idris rides her horse, she is very aware of the messages she is sending. For many equestrians, the tendency is to be too active and noisy with their minds and bodies. When Mrs. Idris works with her horses, she slows things down and practices being in the moment. She develops a greater self-awareness by becoming mindful of her body language, her intonation when she speaks, her touch, and her overall demeanor with her horse. This is mindfulness in action. After teaching a difficult lesson, Miss Chai practices deep breathing exercises that help her identify specific emotions and become aware of how physical behaviors like clenched jaws or slouching posture affect her stress levels. When she returns to her classroom, her specific mindfulness technique enhances her ability to practice empathy and compassion. She has been doing this for years, and her students constantly reap the benefits. Mrs. Raymer practices mindful meditation before a long run. Mindful meditations consists of an intense focus on constant and methodical breathing exercises. Mrs. Raymer says, "The best way to release tension and let go of any negative thoughts distracting me from my workout is to mindfully meditate before running." This also allows her to return to her lesson planning with less stress and a greater ability to find creative solutions. To Miss Beemer, spending time in nature has healing and restorative powers. She has discovered that being outdoors increases her well-being, helps alleviate stress and anxiety, promotes creativity, assists with recovery from mental fatigue, helps restore attention, boosts her brain's ability to think, and engages the senses. When Mr. Panlilio plays the piano, he is constantly aware of the sensation of playing music. He is mindful of the touch of his fingers on the piano keys, the way the music makes him feel, and his breathing as he plays. If his mind drifts, he brings the focus back to making music in the present moment. Before intense planning sessions with ASB, Mr. Schultz takes 2 or 3 quiet minutes with his eyes closed, seated in a chair, and focuses on his breathing as he opens his senses. He inhales as fully yet softly as he can, and then takes twice as long to exhale. Mr. Schultz says that the lengthened exhale is key in calming his heart rate, and ultimately calming his nerves. This generates the perfect foundation for creativity, focus, and organization. Miss Shah's mindfulness technique is calligraphy. For her, concentrating on pen strokes is a good way to tune into positive thoughts and live in the moment. She believes that mindful calligraphy is the perfect guide towards tranquility, awareness, and creativity. Lastly, after a difficult workout, Mr. Tran practices mindful meditation. This involves a clear focus on sitting comfortably and rhythmically breathing. For Mr. Tran, this is a harmonious experience where mind and body are working together effortlessly, and leaves him feeling that something special has just occurred. This state of awareness lifts his experience from the ordinary to optimal, and it is in these moments that he feels truly alive and in tune with what he wants to accomplish next. Now it's your turn. How will you practice mindfulness this week? To be continued.